So I bet you didn't think that you could get really good skincare for $1.30 US. I bet you didn't think that's possible, but you would be wrong. We're going to show you how you can get great skincare by buying a simple $1.30 a pound root called jícama and grabbing the juice from this to have skincare that's going to last you for months. Seriously, this stuff is amazing. So I'm going to show you how we pull this thing down and turn this into juice, and you have some really good, nice skincare that, I mean, frankly, you're probably going to be amazed at how good it is. And it's only for $1.30. So hang with me here and I'll show you how we do it. So the jícama that we're going to use, it comes with a skin. It's pretty thick skin. So what you want to do is it's almost like a potato. You're going to take the skin off and get to this, which is where all the juice is located. So I have a not very sharp knife. I'm just kind of cutting around to get to that point, and then we'll shred this thing and get to the juice. Okay, now that we got our fruit, taking the skin off, or root, really, it's not a fruit, it's a root. We are now going to shred this in here, and you just want to shred this to get this down to where you can get the fruit. The fruit, I keep saying fruit, I must have fruit on the mind. Where you can get the root. And what we want to do is get the juice, as much juice out of here as possible. So we're just going to shred this. And the good thing about this is that when we get done, we're going to have the juice, which we're going to use for, that's what you're going to use to put on your skin. And then all the shredded pieces you can use and put in any kind of like food that you want to use as a bulky starch, or you can put it in anything. It's very healthy. It's filled with vitamin C, good nutrients, fiber, that kind of good stuff, because this thing is 90% water. So even if you don't get all of it out, you can then eat it. So we're going to pause this here, and I'm going to finish this up, and we'll get going with the water extraction. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to get this juice out of here and squeeze this really hard, get all the juice out, and then put it save it over here in this little bowl. You see that? A lot of juice. You just squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. And the reason I'm doing this with my hands is I need this juice on my hands as well. So this juice is really the best thing for skincare that you will ever use. If you have, say, your feet are all cracked and they're dry, you put this on there at night and you wake up the next day, your feet are healed up. It may take a day or two to do that, but this is the best thing in the world. Look at all this juice. It's crazy. Now, if you have like an electronic means of doing this, then I'd recommend that too. You'll probably get more juice out, and that's really what you want. And this root is pretty cheap. Now, granted, I live in South Texas, so we're close to Mexico, so it's we get a lot of produce from Mexico. So it's only, I think it was only like $1.30 a pound, and so most of the time these are about a pound, maybe a pound and a half. So, I mean, I don't know how much you spend on your skincare. Well, it's probably a lot more than $1.30, but you've been wasting your money, unfortunately. Even I have like this issue on my hands. It's called chronic hand eczema. It's an autoimmune disease that targets the skin on the hands, and so like you get the cracks and the dry skin on your feet. I get that on my hands. So I'll show you like here. So this was bad. It used to be all over here and on my fingers and everything, both hands. And I used all sorts of stuff. I used like little greasy lotions at night, put that on. I put, dermatologist gave me steroids, tried that. Then I got this really fancy, it's called a JAK inhibitor. And that's I never really looked into it, so I guess it's some means to try to help the body not attack itself. That didn't work either. Nothing worked. But this did, this juice. So you see, look at all the juice in there. It's a lot of juice. So we're gonna strain this out a little bit. See if I can get some more of this out. There we go. And then we're going to use this. This juice right here will last you a long time, because what you do is once you get it on your hands, it absorbs very quickly, like within less than a minute. Once you put the juice on, you don't have to put that much on, and once it absorbs in your skin, all the area around the skin is going to be affected, and it's like a healing mechanism. I even just put this juice on my heels, and I noticed the rest of my feet, the skin was soft. It's amazing stuff, let me tell you. Okay, so now, we've taken, we got all this juice right here. That's a lot from that little bitty fruit. There's probably still a bunch in here, so I'm gonna do a second pass and squeeze out some more, and then get this juice in here. Now I'm gonna strain this out a little bit so I don't have all these pieces in here, and that'll be easier when you apply that to the skin. Okay, so I already have a container. This is juice from another one, so I'm just going to add it to this. I'm going to strain it in here to get all the juice. But not as much pulp. Look at all that juice. Holy moly. This is gonna last forever. Seriously, it's gonna last for months. Okay. Whoops, sorry about that. Bumped the camera. So this is obviously still filled with juice. We're gonna strain this a little bit. We'll hand strain it. Squeeze that out. And pour the rest of this in here. Apologize if I'm blocking you. Hopefully I'm not. Okay. There we go. Look at that. That is a bunch of juice. So, what do you do with this? So, when you're done with this, you can store this in the refrigerator and it'll be good for a while. But what you can do, let's go over here to the kitchen. I'll show you how to apply this. Okay, so now you got all this juice. You've done the hard work, which is maybe what did we spend? Maybe 5 minutes? Maybe a few minutes to cut this thing, the skin off. a few minutes to shred that up, and then a few more minutes to strain it, and that's it really. So it's not a lot of work for amazing skincare. And I don't know, I think it's kind of weird that me and my wife are the only ones that really know about this, but that's why I'm trying to share it, because it kills me. Y'all spend a lot of money for skincare, and you can get the same thing for $1.30. So what you do, so you have this here, you just apply it to the areas, like if you have certain areas of your skin that you are having issues with, you can put it on everything. Any skin part you're having trouble with, your lips, you can put it on your lips, right? Remember, this is completely edible. There's nothing in this that is bad in any sort of way. So you just apply it to the areas you're having issues with, or the entire hand, the entire foot, your body, whatever. Even these, see I have these little spots here. This has helped get rid of some of this stuff. It doesn't go away completely, but, and the thing is, if you have healthy skin, you don't need to do this that often. My wife does this about like once a week for her feet, and she now has like very soft feet. Even her lips, she put it on her lips. They look fantastic. Luscious, just beautiful lips, and healthy. I put this on any area I have issues. I mean, really, I've been struggling for this for like a few years, and nothing has worked. And this has finally turned the tide to where it's like manageable, and it's not that bad. So, hey, you see, it's already, you see how that it's already pretty much absorbed. It's not very, it's usually not sticky, and it doesn't smell. There's no bad smell to it. You know, it's just, this is just the juice of this root. So even if there is a very, very faint, maybe root smell, I mean, but it's not unpleasant. And there's nothing in it. It's just water mostly, and the vitamins that are in this fruit. So, fruit, I keep saying fruit, is a root. I have fruit on the brain. But anyway, this root, yeah, it's a beautiful root from Mexico. Jícama. You can see it here. This one came from Montero Farms in Mexico. So I would use it. I highly recommend it. It's really been a game changer for us as far as skincare goes. And for me especially. I've been struggling with this for such a long time, but it's finally working out. Anyway, I wish y'all the best and take care. And I'll see y'all later.